All right, a big night ahead for the political arena as the campaigns continue. The vice presidential candidates are set to face off in just a few hours. Ohio Senator J.D. Vance going head-to-head with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz. And tonight's VP debate takes on outsized importance with, of course, the presidential candidates not expected to face off again before Election Day. Some of our at-issue team is here to talk about it. Let's start with NBC 10 political reporter Matt Pritchard.
Yeah, Colton, the prevailing rule when it comes to a vice presidential debate is do no harm. Neither J.D. Vance or Tim Walz are vying for the highest office in the land, and therefore they're serving as surrogates, laying out what priorities a Trump, Vance, or Harris-Walz administration would have should they reach the White House. But unlike in years gone by, another debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is likely off the table, making this potentially the last face-to-face meeting between the two campaigns who are locked in a very tight race. And analysts say that adds some extra weight to the evening.
You cannot make major mistakes because you cannot afford to be the one with the target on your back of saying you blew this one, because this race is close enough where this debate could move the needle just enough.
That's tonight at 5 o'clock. We're going to dig deeper into debate strategy for both J.D. Vance and Tim Walz with just 35 days remaining until Election Day. In studio, Matt Pritchard, NBC 10 Boston.
Matt, thank you. We'll see you again next hour here. Let's bring Sue into the mix. Sue, what's the play? What do Walz and Vance need to accomplish tonight for their tickets?
You know, Colton, we can't say it enough. First rule of Vice President's Club: do no harm. Both men need to make sure they don't say or act in a way that could harm their ticket. They need to avoid being a meme for the other side. And Walz, he has to, I think, take accountability for his misstaking or shading, his misstating his military service, and explain his actions as governor during those civil unrest movements in Minnesota in 2019. Now, Vance, he needs to explain how he came to be on the Trump ticket after making such highly critical and extreme comments, negative ones, about Trump. And he has to present himself as someone who could serve as president if called. Both men need to do that. Both men also have to pump up the top of the ticket, Harris and Trump, while defending them while attacked. Now, this, of course, is the first introduction many American voters are going to get to Walz and Vance. So both have to make a very good impression, because this is really the only chance they're going to get, Colton.
All right, Sue, as always, thank you. And, of course, you can watch the vice presidential debate right here on NBC 10 Boston. Special coverage set to begin tonight at 8 o'clock.
All right.